Hello everyone. Pardon me. Hello everyone, Tracie here. I am a member of 5 Dinners in 1 Hour and I am getting ready to make some lunch. So as you hop on, say hello, let me know where you're joining me from. I am here to show you just how easy it is to get lunch, dinner, whatever it is in going for your family with the prep ahead meal plan system with make 5 dinners in 1 hour. So as you're hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're joining me from. And today I am going to be making, let me move my pan out of the way. I'm going to be making Tex-Mex burger packets. Now these Tex-Mex burger packets, I actually prepped ahead a few days ago and I didn't put my packets together because my meat was still frozen. And so I pulled my meat out, let it thaw in the fridge, and I made up all of the goodies that go with it. And so now I'm just gonna put the packets together, show you how quick and easy it is to get those packets together. And I'm gonna get my lunch in the oven. So I am a family of 3. You can set your serving size to any size you would like. I'm just gonna go ahead and season up these patties really fast with some salt and pepper. 5 Dinners 1 Hour is a prep ahead meal plan system so that on cook day, you really don't have to do anything. And like I said, I would have already done this step, but that only took me a second. I would have already done this step normally on my prep day. Let me take a sip of water really fast. Sorry, my voice was cracking there a little bit. I would have already done this step already on my prep day, but like I said, I wanted to use stuff that was in my freezer that I wanted to use up. So I left my burger patties, I pulled them out after my prep and let them thaw in the fridge so that I could use them a little bit later in the week. And I made up everything else and now I'm just gonna put it together and show you how easy it is to do that. Excuse me, okay, we're better now. The frog is out of the throat. So we're gonna get these Tex-Mex burger patties ready to go. 5 Dinners 1 Hour is a prep ahead meal plan system, and 5 Dinners 1 Hour is has a sale going right now, 10 off with the code 10OFF. So if someone could please comment that code so other people can see it, it's 10OFF, and that'll save you $10 on the prep ahead meal plan system. And you can get this system for classic or clean eating for $26 with that code, which is amazing. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get my beautiful, oh my gosh, it smells so good. My beautiful veggies and beans over here. Get that on all of my packets, and then we're gonna get my packets sealed up and ready to go. You can set your serving size for any size that you need for your family, any size. We're a family of 3. I generally set my servings to 3, but sometimes I set them to 6. I'm just showing you how to make up 3 packets really fast. Like I said, I made all of this goodness on my prep day, and I would have made up the packets as a whole on that day, but I wanted to use meat out of my freezer. I wanted to use up what I had. So there we go. There's all my goodies, and I've got a little more to make up some more packets later. Thank you for posting the code, you guys, 10 off. I really appreciate it. So now, if you're keeping track, this is my dirty dish because I did all of my prep work on prep day. So I have a spoon that I have to wash, and I'll have to wash my plate, and that's it. So all I do is take my seasoned patties with all of the goodness, and I'm gonna wrap them up into packets, right? And so these can go in the oven or on the grill. We've got cooking instructions for both oven and grill. So you choose what you would like. I'm using the preformed foil squares, which it tells me to use, but you could totally just rip foil off the roll. I just keep these preformed squares on hand because I really like them. I think they're really handy. All right, so I'm making lunch today. So I've got this on the oven. I did preheat my oven before I came live just so that we didn't have to wait for that oven to preheat. And I'm telling you, these packets will go either in the oven or on the grill later tonight when everybody gets home. I happen to be the only one home this afternoon. That is unusual, especially during the summer. My daughter's at a camp. My husband is working out of the office today. So I happen to be home, but I'm still making myself a nice, good lunch, tons of veggies, all the things. You're having trouble getting started, so many recipes on the site. How do you decide? Let me pop this in the oven and then I'm gonna answer that. Alexa, set a 15-minute timer. There we go. I apologize if anyone else's device went off. So I know it's nice having so many options, right?
Second timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
Now I've got 2 timers going. I don't know. It's crazy. She's going nuts. I made your Alexa respond, right? It happens. Sometimes I do that to people. So yeah, so if I were you, what I would do, how many people are in your family, Mav? Are you serving for yourself? Are there 9 people? Like however many people there are. I would take my phone and pass it around and tell everybody to pick one recipe and start there. But there is such a good variety. Your timer's set. Everybody's gonna know when my lunch is ready, right? So these Tex-Mex burger patties are served, what does it tell you? The recipes, they also, not only does it tell you how to prep and it generates a grocery list for you, but it also includes your sides and it includes any important information. Like this says, freeze or cook by day 3. Today's day 4 for me, but like I said, I didn't pull my meat out until later, so I'm good to go. But this would be served, my sides for this are chips and salsa and green salad. It actually says to use a salad kit. I like to just mix spinach and regular salad with it, so that's what I'm doing. But you can do however you would like. 3 plus 2 extra for next day lunch. Have everybody pick one. Just have everybody pick one, and then you know everyone's getting something that they're excited about, especially if you have picky eaters. If you have picky eaters, handing them the phone and letting them pick a recipe is like gold, for sure. You just had these last night for dinner without the bun and added cheese. Awesome, Kristen. If you've watched me prep live before, you'll know that I'm gluten-free and dairy-free. So I'm gonna do mine without the bun, and instead of serving it along with a salad, I'm gonna serve it on top of a salad, and I'm just gonna use salsa as dressing because I love like a taco salad with salsa for the dressing, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, definitely give it a try. Definitely give it a try. I think they'll like it. Which plan did you pick, Mav? Do you have the classic, the clean eating, or the combo? So with whichever plan you've got, you get 20 new recipes every month, but you always have 3 months worth of recipes. Oh, you've got the combo, so you have 120 recipes to choose from right now. I understand why it can be a little overwhelming. Plus, you have all of those. Don't forget you have all those cold lunch recipes. With the combo plan, you also have 170 cold lunch recipes. There are so many. And I'm telling you what, it's so good. You got the combo too, Monster Mercy. That's awesome. The combo is fantastic. If you guys have not tried those cold lunch recipes yet, do. I've been just prepping extra dinners right now for lunch lately. That's just kind of what we've been digging. But I love to use those cold lunch recipes as well, especially when school is in session and when my husband is working out of the office. He works from home a lot, but sometimes he works out of the office, and it looks like he's going to be changing to doing a couple of days a week out of the office more regularly. So I am all about those cold lunch items. Because it's nice because all of that, again, you pick your serving size and it generates your grocery list and it tells you exactly what it is that you need. So you're not buying stuff and throwing it away. You're only buying the groceries you need. And you guys, I am saving so much money on this. You're having the pesto gnocchi tonight. We had that, I think, last week. It was really good. Everybody really liked it around here. So let us know what you think. So 5 dinners, 1 hour, prep ahead meal plan system. So Marcy, if you're newer to 5 dinners, 1 hour, can you tell us how your first prep went? Like how you felt about it, what you're thinking with getting these different recipes going, like how that's helped your family. I would love to hear from you. I don't know how long you've been a member, but I would love to hear from you how this program is helping your family. I've been a member for about 7 years, and I save so much money and so much time and so much sanity. We are no longer on that taco night, burger night, spaghetti night, chicken night repeat, right? We have all sorts of different varieties of things, and we mix it up a lot. Okay, I'm gonna mess up your name. Sverige Mama? I'm trying, I'm so sorry. You made the chili butter salmon last week and it was really good. That one was a huge hit around here. Yes, that one's so good. This was your first week and it helps so much with saving time and money. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. So with the combo, classic and clean eating, you also get cold lunch recipes. Yeah, so if you sign up for the combo plan, it also comes with 170 cold lunch recipes. Now the cold lunch recipes don't rotate, right? You're not gonna get new ones every month like you do on the classic and the clean eating, right? You're gonna get those new recipes every month. And on the combo, you still get those, but you're not gonna get new cold lunch recipes every month. Those are fixed, but there's 170 of them. I promise you're not gonna get bored. Your kitchen contains only one counter that's very low, so it doesn't motivate you to cook. Any advice? Yes, use the system. And here's why. I have prepped in a big open space. Like I have a lot of space in my kitchen right now. I have prepped on a card table, and you know that's low and uncomfy and all the things. I can spend an hour once a week and put everything together, and then when it comes time for dinner, I'm not like, oh, okay, pull out the takeout menu, someone upload DoorDash, someone, or let's go run through McDonald's. I'm not doing that because I already have a plan and I already have meals prepped. And so we eat a lot healthier. We save a ton of money. And honestly, it saves a lot of time too, because again, I prepped once, right? So I've only got my dirty dishes to do one time in the week, right? Except for, you saw today, I have a spoon. I'm okay popping a spoon in the dishwasher. That's not gonna be a big deal for me. Or washing it by hand if I didn't have room in my dishwasher, right? But you just take that time once a week and you get it all ready to go, and then you're either popping it in the slow cooker, popping it under the broiler, popping it on the grill, popping it in the oven, all of that really fast, and they make it quick and easy. The preps are so easy. Let me explain. I'll just talk about the one that I've got. So the Tex-Mex burger packets. Here are my assembly instructions. Drain and rinse black beans. Place each hamburger patty on each foil square. Add equal amounts of the black bean, corn, and tomato mixture to the side of the patty. Top your patty with cheese. I did not do that because I am dairy free, so you didn't see me add cheese. If my family wants cheese, I'll throw some on top of theirs, but I'm not adding cheese to mine. And I just don't dig on dairy free cheese. I would rather skip it. So you do you. It's really easy to make those modifications wherever you need them. And then fold over the foil, roll up the edges to create a packet, and store it on a baking sheet in the refrigerator. And then it also says freeze or cook by day 3. So if you're not gonna get to that recipe, pop it in the freezer. But it's got all of your instructions and it tells you how to put it all together, right? And you're putting all of your ingredients on top of everything. And because mine was coming from the freezer, I just put all of my ingredients in the bag except for the burger patties, and then you saw me just scoop it all onto the burger when we're ready to go today. Let's see. Does the taste of the food change when prepped too much in advance? No, in my experience, it does not. But you're going to eat things in a particular order, right? You're going to eat, if there's something that's best by day 1 or day 2, say you're doing something with like crescent roll dough or something like that, you're not going to want that to get soggy and gross. So they're going to tell you to cook that on day 1 or day 2. You're going to do that so that it doesn't change. You're going to generally eat your seafood and then your chicken and then your pork and then your beef. And then at the end of the week, you're going to do any of your frozen meats. Like I told you, I pulled mine out of the freezer, let it thaw in the fridge for a couple of days, got it to where it had thawed in the fridge, and then now I'm putting it together and I'm having that today. Or if you're using a frozen meatball, or if you're using like a pre-cooked sausage or something like that, all of those can go more toward the end of the week. Are there recipes that go for 5 days? Yes. Yep, absolutely. There are absolutely recipes that go for 5 days. So again, you're gonna note your use by sell by dates on your packages. I saw a TikTok that was up in the 5 Dinners 1 Hour TikTok, and it was going over the meats and veggies and stuff in the grocery store, and those were dated 5 days out. So watch that video. It's crazy. The grocery store does it too. You're totally fine. Just note your use by sell by dates so that you use them on time and keep everything properly refrigerated. I'm trying to catch up with everything. How much are the plans? Great question. So again, that code 10OFF 100FF is good right now. The code 10OFF to save $10. And if you use that code 10OFF, our classic or our clean eating plan will cost you $26. And that's for the quarter. It's not for the month, it's for the quarter. It's for the next 3 months. It'd be June, July, August, 90 days, right? And as soon as you log in, you're gonna note the credentials you set up when you purchased the plan, right? You're gonna note the email you used and the password you set up, and then you can go and log in. And when you log in, there's a red button up at the top. I highly recommend pressing on that and watching the video tutorial so you can just see all of the cool things that 5 Dinners 1 Hour does and how easy it is to use. They're just a couple of minutes. So you can do that. But then when you log in, you have immediate access on whichever plan you're on to 3 months worth of recipes. So if you purchase the plan and log in today, you are gonna have April, May, and June recipes. April, May, and June. Then on the last day of June, we're gonna get July recipes. And then the April will fall off. And that's how it works. And every month you get new recipes. Every month you get 20 new recipes. So you always have 60 recipes to choose from, 120 if you're on the combo plan. Yeah, somebody was asking about gluten-free. Like I mentioned before, I'm gluten-free, dairy-free, actually egg-free as well. So you'll see like the meal I'm making right now is all of that. It calls to put it on a bun and serve it with a salad. I'm just putting mine on top of the salad. And I'm leaving the cheese off because I don't care and I don't want, I'm not gonna eat the cheese. I don't dig on dairy-free cheese. So I'm just gonna serve it without it and it's gonna be great. Do you have to alter quite a bit of the meals? I know that wasn't asked to me, but I'm gonna answer that just because I do. So you're gonna, no, you're in control of your ingredients. So you purchase the ingredients you know and trust. I like, if there's a pizza crust, if I choose a pizza, I use Char's brand pizza crust. If it calls for soy sauce, I'll use like Sanjay gluten-free tamari. I like that, but that's what I would keep on hand in my life anyway. So it's really, really easy. And like this one, I'm just foregoing the bun. I was gonna have it with a salad anyway. I'm just gonna put it on the salad. Are the recipes with no oven? Yes, you have a microwave oven that dries more than it cooks. I understand that. Yeah, there's grill, there's skillet. I don't know if you have a broiler option, but there's broiler, there's slow cooker. Like you can use any means of cooking that you would like. So, Alexa, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 3 timers.
It's at 3 timers.
Timer with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. On Family Room Echo Dot, a 15-minute.
Alexa, stop. Remember when it went crazy when I set the timer and it set a bunch of your timers too? It's at 3 timers in my house right now. I've got 3 timers going off, so this thing is gonna just keep going off and it's just gonna be good in like 2.5 minutes. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, Tex-Mex burger packets off of the classic plan is what I'm making today. And it's in the oven right now. I've got about 2.5 minutes left, depending on which timer you ask. Might be 2 minutes and 15 seconds. But it's ready to go. Ready to go. And don't forget to use that code 10OFF10OFF to save $10. Because here's what I'm gonna tell you. I save more than that every week. More than the $26 you will spend for the next 3 months, I save every week. It saves so much money. So originally when I started using this plan, I spent $150 at the grocery store every single week and I threw stuff out because I didn't get to it or had all of the good intentions or I bought more than I needed or all of the things, right? And because I can adjust this to the serving size that's right for my family, and because I can get it set to exactly what I need, I'm only buying what I need. I'm shopping my fridge, my freezer, and my pantry first. 5 Dinners 1 Hour teaches us to do that, so I'm doing that. And I'm saving time. I'm saving oodles and oodles and oodles of time. I have a kid in club sports. We run all over the place, and I can still get dinner on the table, and we are not going through a drive-thru. Speaking of drive-thru, when was the last time you ate out? Where did you go? How many people? How much did it cost you? Because I want to tell you what this meal is costing me. Are the recipes for big families? There are only 3 of us and you don't want to waste food. I'm a family of 3. I set my serving size to a serving size of 3 unless I'm having company. And you like the kid-friendly option because you have a picky 2-year-old. Yes, there's an option. There's a button where you can press kid-friendly and it'll generate the most kid-friendly recipes. Most of them are pretty kid-friendly, but and let your picky eaters choose meals because they're more inclined to use the meals they like and pick things that you know that they might like, right? And give it a try. Yep, serving sizes are totally adjustable. Totally adjustable. And you can swap out any ingredient that you want to if you have those picky eaters. Like, Alexa, stop the timer. My daughter...
15-minute timer stopped on family room Echo Dot.
Bring on the second one. Alexa, stop the timer. Okay, I think I shut them all off. We'll see. If another one goes off, I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna pull this food out of the oven. But anyway, my kid doesn't like green beans. So anytime a recipe calls for green beans, I switch it to broccoli or asparagus because those are things that she likes. It's really, really easy to make those swaps. 3 people at a, how often can you change the serving size, weekly or monthly? Daily. You can change the serving size on each individual recipe. So I will oftentimes prep 4 meals for 3 people, but if I'm having company, I'll set the 5th meal at 21. And you can prep 3 meals, you can prep 15 meals in a week, however many you want, and you can do it as many times as you want. You are 100% in control. You have a 16-year-old boy, he'll eat anything, right? How long is the code good for? I don't know, they haven't told me, but I know that it is good right now, and it is 10 off, 10OFF. I know that it is good for the next couple of days, but that's it. I don't know. I don't know if it's good through the weekend or not. My kitchen is spotless. Not really. Hold, please. See, hold on. Can we see? Can we see the bits and pieces that are off to the side right there? Not spotless. Because I'm a real mom doing real things, but I don't have any dirty dishes because I didn't have to create any dirty dishes for this because I do that once a week. And then I just load up the dishwasher and it's really easy. But yeah, my mess over there is because my kid went to camp and lunches and stuff got packed this morning, and there's a granola bar box and a bag of apples and a Pop-Tart box and all that stuff over there right now. Yep. Because I live in the real world with a real family. So here we've got our Tex-Mex burger packet. Let's see. If I know all of my kids will be over for dinner, I adjust the sizes, otherwise it's just 4 of us. Yeah, you can adjust to any serving size, seriously. So I'm gonna show you how this is in a minute. And like I said, it says to serve it with a side salad, but again, we talk about making modifications as we need them and how easy it is to make those modifications. And I am gluten-free and dairy-free, so I did not add cheese to mine. And instead of serving it with a salad, I'm going to serve it as a salad. So I've got some of my salad greens. I'm just gonna dump the rest. I'm gonna use the rest of this guy here. The big old clump. I hate it when you get a big old clump in the salad. And I like to add spinach to my salads as well. I'm a big fan of spinach. But yeah, it's about $3 a week, you guys. It's really, really inexpensive, especially for what you get. I'm gonna add some spinach to my salad. Now it called for a salad kit. This is my version of a salad kit. You do it the way you do it, right? You do what's best for your family. And then here, let's check this out. Look at that beautifully cooked burger, all of those veggies. And oh, it smells so good. Whew. I'm going to put my burger right on top of my salad. And I'm gonna get my deliciousness right on top. Check this out. Check this out. Now you totally could have done the burger on a bun. And for my family, they will want the burger on a bun. But I'm gonna have their salad on the side. But I'm gonna have my burger on a salad. So let me get this out of the way so I don't burn myself while I'm talking to you guys. Because hot pan. Set it behind me. Okay. It's so good. It's so good. Now, to make the Tex-Mex burger packets for my family, and it calls for chips and salsa as well. And I have chips and salsa to go along with it. I'm just gonna put some salsa right on top as my dressing. Oh, let's just go ahead and do that. because I dig that. I love a taco salad just with salsa right on top. And for some crunch, I may add a couple of corn chips. Again, but this is how easy to make it to fit you and how delicious. Look at that. Look at that. This is 5 dinners, 1 hour. Oh, the recipe, this is the Tex-Mex burger packets, and it's on the classic plan. So anyway, so to make these Tex-Mex burger packets, if I had to purchase everything, right, for my family of 3, it would have cost me $14.31. I didn't have to. I had things I wanted to use up. I was using things out of my fridge, my freezer, and my pantry. Like I said, remember, my burger patties were already in my freezer, so they didn't come out of this week's budget. So out of this week's budget, I spent $7.69 on 3 meals that look like this, or burgers with the salad and the chips and salsa separate. Mine's all touching, but it's the exact same stuff. So that's $2.56 per person per meal. So this week, on all of my meals, this week I made French dip sliders, Tex-Mex burger packets. Let me put my glasses on so I can see better. Chinese chicken salad, grilled steaks with Greek corn salad, and cracked chicken bake. Oh my gosh, we had that cracked chicken bake last night, you guys. Delicious. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. I made all of those. So the first 3 recipes were off of the classic plan. The last 2 were off of the clean eating plan. And if I had to purchase everything for all of those, for 15 servings for my family, right? 5 meals set at 3 servings. That's how I set it. It would have cost me $70.60. So $4.70 per person per meal, which is way less than I can spend in a drive-thru. I used up what I had. And so instead I spent $34.24. $2.28 per person per meal. So I spent $34.24 out of this week's budget. Now, one trip through the drive-thru, I took my daughter and a friend and my husband and I through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru a couple of weeks ago, and it cost us $44. $44 for 1 meal for 4 people. I just made 5 meals for 3 people for $34, right? So you made the sliders too. They're so good. Take a bite, please. I don't tend to eat on camera, and I don't have a fork with me right now. So, but it's going to be good. It's going to be delicious. Does this branch out into breakfast foods too? Once you're a member, there are opportunities to add on some breakfast items, and occasionally there will be a breakfast for dinner, but it's mostly dinners. All right, who else has questions about the Prep Ahead meal plan system from 5 dinners, 1 hour? And again, remember that code 10OFF, 10OFF. Also, 5 dinners, 1 hour has recently hit 1 million followers. So please make sure you're following the 5 dinners, 1 hour account. Please make sure you're looking around. There's all sorts of tips and tricks and information and preps and all of the different things you can see over there. It's really great. Thank you so much for posting that in the comments. I appreciate it. You just started this week, and tonight you'll have your 3rd dinner. Loving it so far. Awesome, Jasmine. What did you guys have for dinner last night? I would love to hear what you guys chose for dinner last night. Hey, Tina, thank you. That's fantastic. So yeah, it's really great. It is really great, really delicious, really easy. I spend less than an hour once a week. I prep all of my meals. I get everything out. I prep all of my meals. I get everything washed and put away in 1 hour every week. And then my kitchen stays clean. It stays clean. I don't have junk everywhere. Well, except for the everybody packed their lunches this morning boxes that need to be put away in the pantry that I haven't gotten to yet. We all know how that goes, right? So it's really easy. It's really easy. It's really simple. They take all the guesswork out of it. The instructions are step-by-step and simple. I read some of those off to you guys already. Instructions like add first 5 ingredients to a large bowl with a lid and shake around to mix. This was for the Chinese chicken salad. That was it. There were 2 instructions. That was the first one. Add first 5 ingredients to a large bowl with a lid, shake around to mix. Second instruction, in a separate small bowl with a lid, add the remaining ingredients. This will be the dressing. That's it. It's that easy. And they give you exact measurements of everything that you need. They tell you what recipes it's in. It's so, like, I call it paint by numbers cooking. It's so, so, so simple. You have the Southwest chicken crescent rolls. The whole family thought they were delicious, right? Those are so good. We had those last week. They're not on this week. So it's super easy. I'm saving a ton of money. Like I said, I used to spend $150 a week at the grocery store, and I was throwing things out and whatnot, and that was 7 years ago. And now I spend $75 a week at the grocery store. I also spend $150 at Costco every month, but instead of spending $600 a month, 7 years later, I'm spending $450 a month. And for me, that includes household necessities too. If I need paper towels, toilet paper, dishwasher tabs, whatever it is, that includes that in that budget for me. And that's for everything. So my dinners only cost me $34 this week. And, you know, anything else that I needed came out of the rest of that $75 budget. You have lots of people visiting this summer, so you're going to be doing this, less dishes and more visiting. Yes, 100%. It took you a little bit longer, but you know you'll get faster over time. You will absolutely get faster over time. A couple of tips. Read through your recipes before you start. Pull everything out. I don't have a bin out here, but I like to keep everything in like a bin from the Dollar Tree per recipe. And that just helps me. And then at the end of time, I put everything back into the bins when I'm done. And then one bin goes to the fridge and freezer, one bin goes to the pantry and the spice cabinet, and things get put away really quickly. I literally put everything away in under 2 minutes every single time I prep. Can I customize the plan for the number of people in your home? Only 2 here and you don't want to waste? Yeah, 100%. I'm set for 3. My family is 3. That's what I set for this week. But you can go anywhere from 1 to 999. You do you. I will say increments of 3 tend to work the best and keep measurements from getting wonky, but you can always up or down your protein from that too. And 1.5 is a measurement that works as well. Yeah, so super easy. It's summer. I don't want to be spending, like you said, you had family coming. I don't want to be spending all of my time in the kitchen. I want to be spending time with my family, spending time with my friends, having a good time. I don't want to be stuck over a stove, chopping vegetables all the time. I love getting it all done in one fell swoop in an hour and cleaning it all up in that same hour. It's amazing. How you make your taco salad. You made homemade spaghetti sauce, taco seasoning, rice, and nacho chips. Yum, sounds good. Yeah, Abby and Renee did Abby's wedding with this plan, absolutely. Yeah, every week they would prep one of her rehearsal dinner meals. It was fantastic. They added that on. Speaking of, Abby is gonna be live tonight doing a Q&A at 7:30 Central, so set your alarms. Be sure to join Abby. She's gonna be talking, Abby is a picky eater. And she is a self-proclaimed picky eater. She has talked about this on lives before. She's going to be talking about that and talking about how easy it is to make substitutions and things like that for picky eaters. So if you, or if someone you know has picky eaters in their family and they're like, I don't know if it'll work, please tune in at 7:30 tonight and chat with Abby and see like all of the ways it's easy. Like I showed you, like I'm not a picky eater, but I do have some dietary restrictions, right? So instead of having a burger with a salad, I left the bun off and I'm having a burger on a salad. Like, you know, you do what's best for you and it's really easy to make those modifications. Does anyone else have any other questions about 5 dinners, 1 hour, this meal plan? Use that code 10 off. Again, I'm telling you, I am saving far more than the $26 that it costs for 3 months of a membership, a quarterly membership. Quarterly is 3 months. So I save more than that every single week. It's totally worth it. You're a super picky eater and this plan works for you. Oh, Heidi, that's awesome. Can you let us know, like, what's one thing that you do to help with the plan working for you? You need tips for your son. He eats and eats, but he doesn't gain enough weight. Yeah, that can be a challenge. That can absolutely be a challenge. Definitely, obviously talk to your physician about what's best to do there. But you can modify our plans and get it and for the serving sizes that you need, 100%. It is really, really adaptive. Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy. So anyway, if you guys do not have any further questions, I'm gonna hop off here. But if you have other questions, I'm gonna keep talking to you. So let me know any other questions about 5 Dinners 1 Hour, about the plan, about how it works. Again, 20 new recipes every single month, but you always can see 3 months worth of recipes. You join today, you've got April, May, and June recipes to look at, and here we are at the end of June. You can still see April and May. It's fantastic. See, I love that you guys are helping each other out. That's fantastic. If you are not a follower of 5 Dinners 1 Hour TikTok, please make sure that you're following. And the code is 10 off, 10OFF. And the website is 5dinnersOnehour.com. Use the numbers, 5dinnersOnehour.com. Or you can just click the link in the bio and go from there. All right, everyone, I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy my lunch. I hope that you all have a fantastic day, and be sure to tune in to Abby tonight at 7:30. All right, take care, everyone.